My name is Perez for Rosamond News here at Rosamond High School today, and it is the first ever wrestling match here in our home gym. The Runners versus Kern Valley Broncos. And as the weight classes are going through here, people are getting buys for those who do not have wrestling matches in their weight class. First match tonight getting started here with Josh Bailey. KV wins there. Next here we have Dakota, Siamis, one of the captains for your runners. Siamis taking in great control this whole time on top. KV scrambles.
Watch your weight, Dakota! Dakota, give me that Anderson bar! Give me that Anderson bar, Dakota! Anderson bar!
Gutierrez, the one and only female runner here, ready to represent. Gutierrez here. The only girl on our team showing her what she's got and putting up a great fight. Next we have Monroy for our boys runners. My name is Zamien Perez for Rosamond News with Dakota Siamis, our captain for our boys varsity wrestling team. Dakota, how do you feel after that intensity of the match you just went on?
I feel great. I feel sore, but it feels great to know that the 3.5 hours a night of training was put to good use. It was good knowing that I was well prepared for the match ahead of me.
All right, great. And it sounds like you're a lot of good confidence and you got a good vibe out of that wrestling match. And you know, you're a senior here for our wrestling team, and you're also a captain, our first year coming into wrestling. Your last year in school, and you know, you're able to be a captain and say that and hold your head up high and be proud for that fact. You know, how does that make you feel?
It feels great. It feels like, you know, I'm leading this team to be a stepping stone for, you know, it's like a building block. We can only build up from here. And with what we have now, with how well we're doing now, I can't wait to come back 2-3 years from now to see exactly how well we're doing.
And what are your plans after high school?
Marine Corps, Force Reconnaissance.
All right, that's great. Great to know that you're still giving it your all and you're always going to be pushing forward through high school, this wrestling match, or your wrestling match to come, and you know, throughout and into your life. This has been Dakota Siamis, your captain here for the Rosamond wrestling team. I'm with Dakota Horner, our co-captain for the wrestling team here, another one of our seniors. Dakota, after that, you know, exhibition match you just did, you went out there, you know, how do you feel that you did today?
I felt I did pretty good. Went out pretty confident, kept going over my moves, saying what to do. My opponent was a very old friend of mine, my partner, and it was a good time, fun time.
All right, great. You know, with that being said, you know, you are the co-captain for our wrestling team. You're right on Dakota Siamis, our captain. You know, what kind of pressure does that put on you?
It pushes me to be the best I can be. I do my very best not to miss practice. I try to go 110% when I can. And it's a pressure, but it's a good pressure.
All right, and you're out there with, this is the first year for wrestling for Rosamond. You know, and you got Coach Gunderson as your main coach. How does it feel having Coach Gunderson as your coach?
It's like Lombardi for football. It just comes natural.
All right, great. And what plans do you have after high school?
After high school, go to college and get a business degree, open up a business.
All right, great. Well, I wish you the best of luck in your business degree and the rest that goes on in your life as you continue to strive like you did on that wrestling mat today. This has been Dakota Horner. All right, I'm here now with Mario Monroy, another senior for our team, one of our heaviest wrestlers out here, and one of our most determined for sure. Mario, how do you feel with the wrestling match you just did now against KV?
It was good. I got my first win. It feels great. Showing Rosamond High School wrestling team was all about. It's all about commitment, determination. So I feel great about it because I experienced something new, something I haven't done, and it felt pretty awesome.
All right, that's great to hear. You know, like you said, it's the first year out here, showing what Rosamond's got and showing what they're made of. You know, being a part of that, knowing that later on in your life you can carry this around with you. So that you were one of the first wrestlers ever to step foot on the Rosamond mat. You know, what kind of feelings does that put in your head?
Like, it feels good. Like, I never been on the mat, and to be on the mat feels great. Just wrestling those people, all that training, and after school, it feels awesome being on that mat. It's like you're on your world, your mind is set, you have to be focused, and you gotta follow your instinct. Once you're on that mat, never lose that focus.
And through your words and your perspective, how does it feel having Coach Gunderson as your first coach for the wrestling team?
It feels great. I learned a lot from him. He taught me everything I need to know to be in this wrestling program. It was awesome. I'm glad I have him as a coach, and I'm thankful that he's coaching this wrestling team.
That's really good. That's really good to hear. Very well said by you. What is your plans after high school?
The plan is to go to college and become an engineer.
All right. Well, happy that you got a good plan ahead of you. I hope the best for you in your future endeavors. And this has been Mario Monroy for your wrestling team. I'm here now with Kyle Watson for our Rosamond wrestling team. Kyle, how do you feel about the wrestling match you just wrestled?
I'm really pumped about it. I'm excited. My second win this season. Everyone was good, and considering it was our first and last one for the seniors, that makes me especially ecstatic. Just hearing the crowds and stands cheering every one of our team, and including myself. And it's just no feeling like it.
All right, this has been, your first year and, your last year because you are a senior. And like you said, you won 2 matches, so you obviously did really well this short but great season. And with this being, the only home match we had, how did that pressure you or make you feel when you stepped onto that mat?
Well, before in the locker rooms, we're all gearing up to go out. The pressure was pumping, the blood was pounding, just everything was just going through my system. And the only objective I had was just go out there, give it everything I got, and win. And that's the mentality we all had. And it was just pressure-wise. But as soon as I walked out, I saw all the fans cheering us on. It just gave me that extra boost. All my worries went away. Just letting them know that I was winning for Rosamond.
All right, that's great to hear. How's it feel having Coach Gunderson as your coach?
Coach Gunderson, he's like my dad that I never had. So Coach Gunderson, he's awesome. I hope he keeps to this wrestling program. I hope he stays with it. I hope he makes it better every year. It will get better every year. He's learning just like we are. And he's one of the best coaches I've ever met.
All right, that's great. And what are your plans for after high school?
Marine Corps.
All right, great. Another Marine Corps person on our team. That's great. It shows your determination and your will and your strive to do better. And I hope the best for you after high school. It's been Kyle Watson. And last but not least, I'm here with Andy Gutierrez, the one and the only and first female wrestler for the Rosamond wrestling team. Andy, you're the only female wrestler out right now, and you're the first one. And you've been out there wrestling with heart. And you're a senior. It's your last year. How does that make you feel being the only female out there?
The guys don't treat me any different. They treat me like I'm just one of them. I work hard to keep me going. They push me till I can't go anymore, and then they make me get up and push some more. It makes me feel proud, but it makes me sad to think I'm leaving and there may not be another girl for a while. All I have to say is try your hardest and go for what you want.
All right, well, you say they don't treat you any different, and that's great because that puts you up there with the best, and it puts you equal with the rest. But just for the fact that you are the only girl out there, and like you said, there may not be more to come anytime soon. But if there was, what is something you can give from a girl's perspective of how wrestling is, so to give them a chance to come out and try to wrestle?
You have to be determined. You have to work hard. You have to push until you can't push anymore. Know that your teammates are behind you. They're going to help any way they can. Work your upper body, because guys have stronger arms and upper bodies, but that doesn't mean that you're any less going to be able to pin them or anything like that. You just have to work it. You can't stop. You cannot give up. You cannot just half-ass it. Sorry.
It's all right. That's a great way of putting it. You gave a good perspective, and I hope people take your advice seriously because you did really put a lot of heart. You did a great match. How does it feel, having Coach Gunderson as your coach?
The coaches are great. He pushes us, and all of them do. They make sure if we are feeling like we can't do anymore, they tell us, don't quit. Don't quit on yourself because you're only hurting yourself. It's the only thing we can do. It's us, not them. They push us and make us think about it. Make us think what we want, why we're doing this, why we joined in the first place.
All right, great. And what are your plans after high school?
I hope I'm going to graduate and go to college, get my criminal justice degree, and become a cop.
Well, that's great. Even regardless of a girl or not, you still have a good high goal for yourself, and I know for a fact that you're going to be determined to do what you have to do in life. And I hope the best for you. This has been Andy Gutierrez.